Welcome to the Tripod Sports Podcast. It's Super Bowl week, and I don't think we're legally allowed to say Super Bowl, but my name's Castle, and with me are Catman and Chappers.
I'm not a part of your system.
It's true. When we say Super Bowl, we're talking about a superb owl, not a Super Bowl.
Owl.
A superb owl.
A superb owl.
Yeah. It's he's an owl, and he's superb, and that's
like
what we're talking about.
Hat.
What's his name? Roger?
I don't know. That feels like we're treading on Roger Goodell territory there. Do we go with Roger to appease the man in case we get in trouble with our superb owl discussion?
I don't know.
I don't think we're going to get in trouble with the superb owl discussion.
I don't think we are either, but it's just so much fun to say.
It really is.
All right, so we're going to talk some superb owl this week, and you guys were talking before the program started about some of the big NBA trades. We want to touch on that this week, or do we want to get through it next week when we have nothing else to talk about?
I mean, Blake Griffin went to the Pistons. I'm assuming there will be more moves, seeming as the deadline's on the 8th, and since we have other stuff to talk about, we can move on unless Chappers has anything else to add.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the Clippers are rebuilding.
Sailing.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I feel like just, 2 years ago, they were starting to put shit back together again?
Yeah, basically. That was kind of how it was working. That's what we were talking a little bit about is... I'm not really seeing the long game here. You know, I've already heard people talk about trying to lure LeBron.
Well, their long game fell apart.
Possible?
Not anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
Not getting rid of Blake Griffin, I don't think.
Well, plus the contracts they just picked up because Avery Bradley's not cheap and Tobias Harris is also really good. And they also got some picks, so I don't know how they're going to get LeBron there.
No, they're not going to get LeBron there.
So, I mean, with this shift there, without LeBron heading to L.A., or at least to the Clippers, I mean, is there a new front runner as for the pipe dream here for LeBron?
It's still Cleveland, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, people hype up the Lakers, but, the Lakers don't have that much talent. And, I mean, that's totally contingent on not only Paul George going there, but other players developing. And plus, why on earth would you, subject yourself to the LeVar Ball show?
Right. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's about that.
Yeah, there's no reason to be part of that media circus now.
No. I still think he'll stay in Cleveland. I just don't know. I mean, I think the Cavs need to make moves quickly and pretty aggressively in the next, 8 days?
Yeah. And we can get into that next week.
Yeah.
As part of a contract in the NBA, can you get ownership option as form of payment instead of actual salary? Does that count against the cap then?
I don't know the answer to that question, but it was a very interesting inquiry.
I don't know either, I bet.
Because, I mean, if LeBron became a 10% owner in the Cavaliers, he could just decide to take the veteran minimum, and they could just sign people.
Yeah.
I doubt he would, though.
I don't see it happening.
I love LeBron and all, but, he's not against making money, which is fine.
Right.
That's just an interesting perspective there. You know, it's I don't know. I guess if you're LeBron and after you're gone, does Cleveland slip back into nothingness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Especially because if they want to win now, they're going to have to kind of give up some of the assets that would maybe allow them to be not
good
awful later, but they're just going to have to make a choice, and we'll see what happens. And I really don't know how much it affects LeBron staying or going anyway.
So I guess what I was getting at here was, why would you want to own 10% of a franchise that's going to go to shit as soon as you leave?
Oh, well, I mean, Michael Jordan does that because he's from Charlotte, North Carolina. So, I mean, I think there's the
literally
hometown.
exactly what Michael Jordan does.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's something to be said for him. He's not going to go out and, I highly doubt, buy part of the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's going to be a part-time Cavs owner, if anything. I don't think he really wants to be anywhere else. I mean, the guy still lived in Akron, like, in the off season, even though he played in Miami. So clearly, he like doesn't.
Why would you do that?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I get it.
Well, the off season is the summer, so it's not like he's moving to Akron in the winter. But like,
right, but still, I mean, like, probably making trips back every weekend. All like his kids and family were still there, so
right.
I don't know.
All right, Superb Al, let's do it. Just to
I can't be bothered.
I know you can't. So predictions wise, Chappers is at 94. I'm at 87. Catman, you're at 86. Chappers was the only one that got any of the conference champions right. You got the Pats.
Oh, you guys picked the Jags?
We did.
I was hoping upon hope that I was going to be wrong there. I should have been wrong, but like the Patriots pay referees, so there's
really
that.
Do.
Yeah, and we skipped last week's episode because we had some schedule changes there. Most notably, the Queen's birthday. So, happy belated birthday to the Queen last Tuesday. But the Jags Pats shit show, we didn't get to talk about it last week, or the Vikes shit show. That was literally a shit show.
Yeah, no, that literally was a shit show. That game was over.
We were talking about it down the stretch though in that Jags-Pats game. It just felt like somebody walked into an orphanage and they're like, "Yo, you're getting adopted," and then all of a sudden that same person was like, "Psych," walked away, and that was the Patriots. They're like, "You're gonna win a game, good for you, Jags," and then all of a sudden touchdown Tommy was like, "Psych, gotcha."
And
okay,
the refs.
Yeah, the refs, the fucking refs though, like the PI, like. At the end of the first half was
bullshit.
Absolute horseshit.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
The blowing the play dead on the fumble recovery, though, like, obviously was, like, they got the call after the fact right, but, like, you can't blow the whistle there. You know, that just totally fucked the Jags. They score a touchdown there. And there were a few other points in the game where the penalty disparity and everything, like this keeps happening to the Patriots,
it really
and
does.
It drives me absolutely insane. And then, but beyond that, the Jags did kind of shit the bed.
They did. They got out to the lead there, and then they just couldn't be bothered to show up in the second half, it felt like.
Well, they got, they essentially were, and they couldn't replicate this for the whole game because it was very heavily scheme based. But they had run a very good offensive game plan where that they were taking advantage of the fact that the Patriots were just loading up the box to stop the run.
Right.
And they were taking advantage of it with the play action. And late in the game, they were just counting on the Patriots' defense just being too tired to stop the run. But, they were getting stuffed because they were running the ball on first down every time, and they were getting stuffed, and then their offense was doing nothing. And so they just played way too conservatively, which teams have done over and over against the Patriots with leads late in the game. And that's just not, you can't play that way.
No, you have to go out and win. You can't hope to not lose against them. Like, you have to, because, like, they're going to pull shit out of their ass. That's just what they do.
Right.
I mean, like, whether it be 8 seconds left in the back of the end zone or, whether it be, like, they're going to get some calls or whatever. Yes, Archie, we agree. But you have to go out and play aggressive, and it sucks. I'm upset. I'm just sad.
I mean, Doug Marrone, head coach for the Jags, took full credit for that. Said, he fucked it up, shouldn't have done it, should have played
like,
it.
you know
should
what?
have had them call it a little more aggressively.
Like, good for the, like, power to the Jags. Like, good for them. Hats off to them for, like, really being pretty. Actually, them and the Eagles sort of have a similar narrative, like kind of doing the improbable. Yeah, their defense was really good, but I don't think any of us thought they could win football games, let alone go to the AFC Championship game with Blake Bortles. Like, I really don't. So it's one of those things where it sucks, but at the same time, something we'll probably talk about. I really do think, I firmly believe, and it's a hot take, I think the Patriots are done after this year. I legitimately think that.
Just because they're losing coordinators and touchdown
No,
time
I
is getting
just
old?
think Tom Brady is really fucking old. Like, to the point where like he can't mask it anymore. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to consistently mask it over, 16 games plus the playoffs like he has in the past.
Yeah, I mean, McDaniels has significantly helped him mask it over the last couple of years. Like, he's still got pretty good arm strength, but it's not the same as it used to be. And we haven't really seen the consequences of that because they're able to consistently get receivers open in the middle of the field.
Right.
I mean, and
It's not like down the stretch with Peyton Manning where we got to watch the floppy noodle arm Peyton Manning, right?
right, but like it's completely possible that we might see the floppy noodle arm Peyton Manning. Who knows? And I don't think it will get that bad because I think part of Peyton Manning's thing was his neck deal. I don't think his arm strength was truly ever the same after that.
Right.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, I guess, that remains to be seen with Tom Brady, Do injuries start piling up in the old age? Do we start to see the arm strength really go with one bad hit?
Yeah,
we'll find out.
I think it's just more so too, like, I think it's the fact that he just, like, he looks so slow. Like, and he's always been really slow.
Yeah.
I know that, but, like, I felt like it was so pronounced during the AFC title game. I just was like, how is he not dead? I don't get it.
But
Question here, and this is going to be a hot take for all of us, I guess. Do we see the improbable happening with Belichick and Brady riding off into the sunset if they win this Super Bowl?
no,
You think they both come back next year and try and do it?
probably, yeah.
I don't think Belichick would give anyone the satisfaction. Is that, like, I don't think...
Yeah,
But that's part of it for me, is, like, maybe I think he's just a criminal mastermind, but, like,
kind of is.
I think he's so diabolical that he just literally would be like, you know what, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to give these pricks the satisfaction of just walking away when they want me to.
Right.
Or, like, to the storybook ending that we think would happen.
Yeah, this is not a story of a ending. Like, this is Darth Vader and what is who's the Darth Vader? Who's his
The
boss?
Emperor?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Right. The Emperor.
Oh, chappers.
So, I mean, like,
I love when you talk movies, chappers.
you like when he talks nerd. It's hilarious.
I know. Anyways, go ahead, Catman. I cut you off there.
No, I just, like, I think I don't really have anything else to say about it. I think they'll both come back. I don't think that's really up for question no matter what happens. But I am interested to see what the loss of two coordinators does. I know it hasn't affected Belichick in the past, but I feel like Tom Brady was at a completely different place in his career when Josh
McDaniels is the best offensive coordinator he's ever had, and it's not particularly close.
Well, it's that really solid Division III Jesuit education he received. I think we all know that.
And
Did they teach him how to run it up the gut there?
They, I
Josh
think
McDaniels.
it was much less of that. I don't know what kind of offensive scheme we run at John Carroll, but I don't think it's run it up the gut. We don't have the offensive line to
Josh-
push off.
Check in.
Josh McDaniels is a little bit too sophisticated for running up the gut.
Right.
And people say, oh, he's been a head coach before. And people don't realize that Tim Tebow was his fucking quarterback.
Right.
And he made Tim Tebow look good for like half a season, which nobody else was able to do.
Except Jesus.
That's true.
Chapter just has this blank look on his face, like he wants to say something, but he can't.
I just don't want to get in the weeds about Tebow. I already said his name twice, so like that's not good.
We're not ESPN. Let's not talk about Tebow.
Yeah, but like that's a good example though, because he obviously sucks, and McDaniels made him look decent for a while.
What is Andrew Luck gonna even be? Is he gonna be ready ever?
If Andrew Luck is healthy, McDaniels is gonna make him a fucking MVP candidate for sure.
Well, yeah.
Who do you think? Who do you think he hires as an offensive coordinator at that point? Then
doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it's got to be a placeholder. Yeah, it's kind of what it's actually kind of, it's like what the Vikings have in a defensive coordinator. They have George Edwards. He's not. I mean, that's wonderful. It's cute. It's adorable that he has a job in the NFL as a defensive coordinator, and I'm sure he's a very capable guy, but he's not calling the plays. You know what I mean? So it's like.
And I don't think play calling is really that much to do with it. I think it's more play design. Like
really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like they run
hot take.
They run probably 25 plays a game, from different formations, different, times, different like guys going in motion. It's how you set it up. And how you're able to get it, how you're able to design it, and how you're able to get your players to execute it, that will make a scheme work. I mean, play calling really has very little to do with it. Like, any of us could probably call plays. It's like it's drawing them up.
I mean, I know Catman could call some plays, but they're all going to be right up the gut and then a long pass on.
Yeah, and then they're going to fucking win. No, you gotta play action. You gotta set up the play action pass.
Don't let him be a defensive coordinator then, because he's going to
defense. I would not. I'm an offensive minded guy.
Zone defense every time.
I just score points. I don't know how to play defense.
I've
seen you play Madden. It's not great.
No, defense is like...
Literally refuse to play man coverage a single time.
Right. It's stupid.
Oh, man. All right. We kind of got off topic there, as we usually do. Let's go a little bit further off topic. Did you guys see that Matt LaFleur got hired as the Titans offensive coordinator, stolen away from the Rams?
Sorry, run that back.
Matt LaFleur hired away from the Rams.
Yeah, he's going to the Titans now.
And he's going to the Titans.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on there. I'm interested. We didn't even talk about Mike Vrabel getting hired.
No, another Patriots product.
Yes, Patriots product, but also an Ohio State product, first and foremost. Former linebacking coach at The Ohio State University when we won the national championship.
Okay.
I think everyone will remember that idiot fan that tried to run onto the field that he literally broke his neck in 3 places. He didn't actually break his neck in 3 places. I was going to say, that sounds excessive. Fucking rock bottomed.
That sounds like an excessive, punishment for running onto the field.
No, he smoked him. Like, I don't know that it's the right hire, but I love Mike Vrabel, so I don't care.
I mean, he's kind of putting together some decent pieces here, though. Grabbing Matt LaFleur.
It's that classic Urban Meyer school of thought.
Surround yourself with successful people.
Right, and then just take credit for everything they do.
Okay, I like the way he does it, then.
Well, shit.
But yeah, I mean, you look at somebody like Jared Goff, who turned into something this year. Do you see the same thing with Mariota next year?
No.
I mean, it's not too early to start looking at him as a fantasy football project.
I don't know shit about
maybe because I think Malarkey ruined him, but you're really even bringing him back to square one is probably an improvement, but at the same time, I think going full circle here, Sean McVay had his fingers all over that. I mean, that's really what made that offense was Sean McVay.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's where you start
And
to
then you
wonder.
hire a defensive-minded coach, which is weird, kind of, in retrospect.
But he went out and got a.
Yeah.
I don't know
offensive
shit about
coordinator
Matt LaFleur.
I
that
yeah.
studied
I
under
don't.
me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. Okay, yeah, okay.
So-
but that's another thing I was gonna say. Like, who's calling? Like, who's doing all of the offensive, like, grinding work in LA? And everyone knows it's Sean McVay. So it's like, how
Right,
valuable
but-
of an asset
but
is he?
I think they're also thinking they want somebody from the McVay tree because they went from a coach that was like, I mean, you can call it exotic, smash mouth, whatever the fuck malarkey you wanted to call it, but it was fucking 1980s football.
Right.
And they need to move into this century really quickly. And the best way to do that is hire an understudy of a young up-and-coming coach who's changing the way the game's played.
Interesting tidbit here. Prior to being at the Rams, LaFleur was with the Falcons as the quarterback coach for 2 years. The 2 years prior to that.
So
Is that
he blew a
So-
28-3 lead.
So, like, when Matt Ryan was decent.
yeah, when Matt Ryan was decent.
So he's got some experience in the right places.
He's got experience with high caliber talent.
I mean,
Not saying that Mariota is. I'm just saying.
well, I'm not saying that Mariota. Okay, high caliber might not be the word I would use.
Talent.
Potentially not useless.
He's talent. Let's
Like-
just put it there.
I don't know that he couldn't be a solid NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I think
Like, I'm not
that's-
asking for anything more than that. I don't,
Yeah.
like, they have a pretty decent run game. Like, apparently they think their defense is going to be good shit because they brought in Mike Vrabel. So, I mean, we'll see, I guess. Delaney Walker's fucking really good at football.
He's old, though.
He
he's,
was- Did you see him in the Pro Bowl? He was phenomenal.
I thought
I thought he was phenomenal in the postseason.
you actually watched the Pro Bowl.
No, I didn't. I just
Oh.
wanted to egg you on and see if you would flip out.
Are we gonna do our what we did during the Pro Bowl bit? Because I'm excited about that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it because the Queen and I were supposed to go. We were going to go with Joe, my buddy from down the road.
Oh, like
And-
go to the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, because it was in Orlando.
Yeah.
Only 45 minutes away.
Vinny
Tickets
went.
were dirt cheap. And
Surprise!
went onto the
surprise.
field.
it was one of those things that we thought we were going to go, and then we went to Gasparilla, and we spent all day Saturday kind of recovering from our
Yeah, why? That's
Saturday, and
yeah.
it didn't happen. So I laid in bed and watched the entire fourth season. Not in bed, laid on the couch, got up, walked around, watched the entire fourth season of Black Sails, which if you
So
haven't watched it,
good.
guys. So good.
Yeah, so good.
It's about pirates.
Yeah, it's about
It's
pirates.
about pirates.
I was gonna
And
say,
It's
it sounds like
phenomenal.
it's about
It's a
pirates.
very accurate historical representation of the pirates and like the trading system and everything. It's very interesting.
Okay.
And shout out
Okay.
to my Saturday crew with El Papitan. We invaded a pirate crew and they took us in, and we didn't take over, but you know we did pirate things with them.
You didn't DJ Khaled them,
No, we didn't. We taken over them, but we thought about it.
That's fair.
Plunder the booty.
I attempted to go ice skating, but the ice was way too bumpy because it was super warm all weekend. So that's what I did. And then I watched the phenomenal ending to the Farmers Insurance Open, which actually didn't end until Monday morning.
Who won? By the way?
Jason Day
Oh,
won.
yeah.
He birdied the 6th playoff hole. They had to carry it into Monday morning.
I saw that. I saw the
Yeah.
the end of Sunday.
Yeah. So I
I was
watched.
just trying to watch the Grammys, and then all of a sudden, that
Oh
shit
my
was on.
god, dude, no. I was not. I turned to Golf Channel purposely to not watch the Grammys, and I think Brian, we gave the Grammys a solid half hour, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh man, I stuck around for at least 2 hours.
Oh, it's so
Woof.
fucking long.
It is.
It doesn't need to be that long, and I love music, and it
best-
doesn't
the
need to be that long.
Awards shows are fucking dumb. Period. No matter what they're for.
The best performances were the first hour, Mikey.
I know, I agree. No, we watched the first hour. I thought
Okay.
Kendrick's performance was fine. Like I listen, if Justin Timberlake's not performing, I generally don't stick around all that long. I watched Despacito and I turned it off. because I
That
just
was
wanted
horrible.
to see what kind of a shit show that was going to be.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It's great.
Nobody in that crowd looked like they were vibing with that song.
But no, I thought the Farmers Insurance was great. Tiger shot under par. He put together 72 holes of under par golf, which is like,
That's impressive.
what the fucking fuck?
When was the last time we saw him do that?
2012, probably, in all honesty.
Maybe even 2011.
I don't know. So, yeah, I'm geared up for golf. I'm back in the swing.
We about to make Sundays great again.
Yeah.
Saturdays are for the boys. Sundays are for the...
Plus, my favorite golf tournament, other than the majors, are on this weekend. It's
Which one? The Waste Management?
The Waste Management.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. No shit.
All right.
We have to go. That's another boys' trip we have to do, I've decided.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Although we could bring the women and like send them to the spa and be like, we'll be back in a little bit.
That's true. It's a good time to go to Arizona.
I like the way you guys think.
For
What about
everyone
Bristol
except
Night Race? Is that
Marcus.
still on the boys list?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know, like, we don't think that would be a tougher sell.
Well, yeah, no, that would
There's
be like,
nothing
that
to
would be a
fucking
boys'
do.
trip.
Yeah,
This would
there's
be
nothing
like,
to fucking do in Tennessee.
yeah, we could like sell this as like, no, we're all going to go on vacation together.
And then we're just going to happen to sneak away
You're
for 8
going
hours.
to, they would actually probably really fucking enjoy it, actually, in all seriousness.
It's super
Are you
bougie. I
high?
bet they would love it.
If we actually like spent the money to go the 16th hole, I think they'd have a good time. It's
Yeah.
like a champagne paradise, so your wife would be good to go.
Let's just
Okay.
find an employer that has free tickets, and we'll just play the long con.
We have offices in Arizona. I'll check into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Super Bowl prop bets. Are we gonna do these this year?
Yeah,
or
we
last
should
year?
definitely do these. These were fun.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they're the only thing Mike won last year. This is like,
Oh, I forgot about that.
By the way, does anyone give a shit about the Eagles? Because we just talked about the Jags. Do we give a shit about the Eagles?
oh no, we have to talk about Purge Night in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Purge Night in Philadelphia was fucking nuts.
Okay. Let's talk Purge Night in Philadelphia.
I have another bold statement, and honestly it hurts me to say, but after Purge Night in Philadelphia, I'm actually hoping that the Patriots win the Super Bowl.
Watch your mouth.
Like it's
Oh, wow.
it's that serious. I now like hate the city of Philadelphia with a passion.
He's taking it personally.
I'm not taking it personally.
Oh, but
Listen,
personally.
the Vikings suck and they deserve to lose, and they did what the Vikings do. I'm not even upset about that. What I'm upset about is Pat Elflein broke his ankle during the game, an Ohio State alum from Pickerington, Ohio, stand-up guy, rookie, started at center, did great, broke his ankle. A person went up to his parents, a Philadelphia Eagles fan, went up to his mother who was wearing his jersey and said, good, fucking stab him and drag his fat ass off the field.
Oh my god.
I don't care what fan base you're from. I don't care what city you're in. I don't care what sport it is. You now have my eternal hatred, and I hope you fucking lose and suffer. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to
I mean,
say
it's
about
just
that.
one guy. Like, come on.
He is a saint.
No, I mean, like,
I get it,
One
but like they
fan.
were also yelling and screaming at 8-year-olds. Case Keenum's wife was getting beer bottles thrown at her.
sure. Yeah, I mean, like, trust me, like,
Defended the city
I'm
of
not trying
Philadelphia,
to
Connor.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
trying to defend some of the practices of Eagles fans, but at the same time, like, so, you know, the Vikings fans kind of like shook the hornet's nest a little bit. Like, they're doing the skull chant on the Rocky steps, and they dress Rocky up in Vikings gear.
Okay,
I mean,
like,
you-
if a fictional character is what is holding the city of Philadelphia together, then
no,
like
no. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying like it was like a huge diss or something like that. I'm just saying, like, I mean, that is the equivalent of poking the hornet's nest, though.
yeah, but I don't think we need it. Like, honestly, I don't think even if the hornet's nest had not been poked, that something would not have happened.
Oh,
Like,
sure,
I think
something
the city
would
of
have
Philadelphia
happened.
was ready to explode.
I know, but like they definitely like
They
definitely
were
made it worse.
greasing the fire poles. so people wouldn't climb on them, and some guy did anyway, which props to him.
Of course, that's a challenge.
That's stupid. But
they Criscoed the poles. I think not as a way to prevent people from doing it, but like as a way to contain it. Like somebody was going to get to the top of the pole. They knew that. They were just trying to make sure everybody didn't get to the top of every pole.
And here's my thing: we all like win or lose. We knew something was probably going to go down in the city of Philadelphia, and everyone likes to talk shit about places like Cleveland, but yet when the Cavs won the finals, people weren't going up to Warriors fans and saying they wanted to slaughter their families. So, like...
That's just because you weren't at the game.
That's true. That's not the point. But, like, I love sports, and I take it way more seriously, I think, than most people do. Like, far too serious. Like, obsessive compulsively, unhealthily, unseriously. And I admit that. But, like, not even I would have the balls at, like, a Michigan game in Columbus to go up to a Michigan fan's mother and, like, be proud that her son had gotten hurt and was getting carted off the field. And I'm a horrible person. Like, I have no soul. So, like, I don't understand what would compel a group of people to do that. And I get it's like groupthink. So once you see one person do it, it's just going to open the floodgates. But I'm honestly just like super turned off by it. And I never really felt strongly one way or the other about the Eagles. In fact, I used to really like them when Walrus was the coach. I loved Donovan McNabb. Brian Dawkins was one of my favorite players when I was growing up.
I don't know. I just enjoyed watching Purge Night from a distance as an outside observer. I mean,
a not involved spectator, if you will.
That was phenomenal. Like that guy running into the pole at the train station, the guy who got with the eye patch who said "Big Dick Nick" on TV.
That was amazing.
Like that's gonna be.
Yeah. Like
I'm really excited to chant
been,
"Big Dick Nick" in the bar. Well,
like. If that's all it would have been,
the Eagles
that's
are
great.
losing by 20.
I got no beef with that, and like to a certain extent, like the Foles chant is brilliant. Like as a troll tool,
the Foles chant,
right?
Foles, Foles,
like
Foles,
as a
Foles, 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 Foles.
Like as a troll tool, it's brilliant, and like. I credit the people of Philadelphia for doing that. But, like, the majority of it, I'm just disgusted with. And I literally mean, like, come the fuck on. I mean, I just don't get it. And it's so much so to the point where, like, I'm going to find myself probably, like, happy at one point if the Patriots are struggling, but still being like, I don't want the city of Philadelphia to have anything. Like, I don't want them to be happy.
They don't deserve nice things.
Right. Like, and they proved why they can't have nice things. Like, because they literally threatened to, like, kill people.
But, like, if they win, their hearts will be fuller and they will be nicer.
And
people.
what? Then they'll walk around the city that I live in and threaten to kill people from Massachusetts because they already fucking won? Listen, massholes are massholes, and there's no way around it, okay? They're massholes, and that's wonderful. And they can't talk football because they're incapable of accepting any other explanation but it's Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. This is what we do. That's fine. That's great. But I don't even think like anything they would do would get near the level of what the people of Philadelphia are capable of doing.
Sure. But I'm still cheering for the Eagles.
Okay.
I'm just not.
The two of you are very passionate tonight. I love it.
I just don't know how you can still cheer for the Patriots or Tom Brady at this point.
I'm not cheering for Tom Brady. I love Gronk, and I like Josh McDaniels.
I would be fine if Tom Brady got hurt on the first play from scrimmage and like missed the entire game.
Who's their backup?
And then Brian Hoyer.
Oh, it is Hoyer the Destroyer. I forgot because he was warming up during the AFC Championship game.
I would be completely fine with Hoyer. Like if like Tom Brady got hurt on the like on the first play from scrimmage and Hoyer the Destroyer won the game, because then that would prove that, like, you know, Tom Brady's not a fucking god. His coaches are brilliant.
Right. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to be a good football game because I think Philadelphia's defense is really fucking good. Like, unbelievably good.
And I think they have a decent chance because of that, because I think you really have to hit Brady and hit him hard to get him off the spot, because he's been well protected all season and really the last however many seasons I can remember.
I think if Big Dick Nick is actually, like, willing to be Big Dick Nick, like, and take some shots down the field, even if it gets fucking picked off, I think they got a shot.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I
they
really
have to
do.
be aggressive on offense, but yeah, like, and their receivers have an advantage. They're big, fast receivers. That
Alshon Jeffrey can man up on people.
Yeah, I mean their receivers are really good.
Torrey Smith can run really fast in a straight line.
But, you know, that works sometimes.
It does. And I think okay, let's also say what needs to be said. Doug Peterson is a really good coach.
Absolutely. And Doug Peterson is adopting a lot of the things that the Patriots have been doing for years. Not the cheating stuff, but the, like, just their ability to manage the clock well and their ability to maximize possessions. And, like, one of the things they've talked about is how often Doug Peterson goes for it on fourth down and how many points the Eagles have gained from that. It's incredible by just doing things with common sense, because, like, coaches are stuck in the fucking 80s and Doug Peterson isn't.
What would you say the average PSI of Philadelphia footballs are?
14.5.
Above or below the legal limit?
I mean,
they're probably within the legal limit.
They're within the legal limit, but there might be a shiv in one of them.
There might be. All right, while you guys were debating the finer points...
Did you look up prop bets?
Yes.
This is so exciting.
The finer points of...
Oh, fuck, I never said what I was doing during the Pro Bowl. I was excited about this.
Oh, my God. All right, tell us. Hurry.
I was watching the Weather Channel, okay? And they had this...
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Jim Cantori.
They have this, like, weather top 10... And I was learning about...
Weather top 10?
Yeah, I was learning about anticyclonic tornadoes.
Oh, my God.
Really fascinating.
Did you watch a few rounds of Weather on the 8s as well?
Local on the 8s? No, I only saw one local on the 8s. I was fully committed to Weather Channel, but then I've switched to golf.
Okay.
Because that got good.
All right, boys. You ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beyond ready.
All right, so I included the link in the chat, in the running chat here, to the Bovada Sports.
Okay, sorry, I was looking up at something else.
All right.
I'll pull that up for us.
Hopefully,
I have some odds for us to bet on as well.
There's no possible way I could do worse than last year.
The only reason I'm going with Bovada is because we know we can find the results to Bovada's.
Yeah. Oh, I love the national anthem one. So
all right,
great.
so we're actually starting out with the national anthem one. Chappers, you're leading us off over under 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Fuck. What was last? Who's doing it?
Pink is doing it.
Luke Bryan did it last year, and I believe I picked.
What was Luke Bryan's?
I think it was
thing
137 or something.
It was like 138.
Why the fuck do I remember? Because I won. Because I picked it.
Oh, okay. Then definitely I'm going with under. If Luke Bryan did it in 132, I think Pink will get it done in 2.
I'm going over, and we didn't take this prop bet, but there is a prop bet for whether or not she ends up in the air.
Oh, because she does her fucking aerobatic shit.
Yep.
Not during the national anthem. I will also go
acrobatic.
over, though.
Yeah.
Over,
acrobatic.
Shit.
I will say over,
am I missing
too.
something that you guys...
She likes to change octaves a little too much for my liking, so frankly, I think she's really going to pump it out.
All right.
So the age of Tom Brady mentioned, over under 1.5 times.
Oh.
Over.
Yeah.
That's I don't.
The age of Tom Brady. That exact phrase.
Well, no. I mean, if 41-year-old quarterback Tom Brady.
Over.
Yeah, it's over. They're gonna do at least twice.
Carson Wentz mentioned.
What are you taking?
I took the over. Sorry. Took the over. Carson Wentz mentioned over under 3.5 times.
3. Ooh, that's tough. 3.5.
I'll go under.
I'm going under as well.
I think they're going to be all over big dicks. Big.
They will be all over big dicks all game.
Yeah. They'll be all about big dick Nick's dick.
What if you had a micro penis and you played in the NFL?
I don't know. If
I don't
you
know.
could
Ask
throw
Tom
footballs
Brady
really
about
far.
that.
Ooh, Jesus.
Wow, nice.
Shots
Nice finger.
fired. Dude, he
Um,
wears us. His
I'm
dick
gonna-
is huge.
I'm going to take the under as well. I think it really depends on whether the Eagles are doing well. Like, if the Eagles are doing well, they're going to mention it quite a bit. If they're not, then I don't think they will. And I don't see the Eagles doing particularly well. They might, but not counting on it.
All right, QB to throw for more than 400 yards. This is a yes or
No
no.
way. No.
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 I'm going to go no as well. Are we going to have a touchdown overturned by replay?
That's
Yes
a.
or no? I'm going yes.
I will go.
We've had a
No.
lot of reviews this year.
I wish we could distinguish team. I will go no.
Okay, Chappers.
Touchdown. Wait, so does that include adding a touchdown? So if you're short,
No. it means
Called a short on-
touchdown. No, it means a call on the field is a touchdown being overturned by replay. In my opinion, that's how I interpret it. That's my statutory interpretation.
under. No, or that no is the answer.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull this up to make sure that. So you're gonna say no,
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Catman? Did you
That's
say yes or
that's
no?
a real tough one.
I
though.
said no.
Okay. All right, so now we're into the good ones. Over under 48.5 points. Who's taking the over?
48.5?
Yep.
No way.
over.
I will take under.
All right, so you're over, you're under.
48. So each. No way. I think this is low. I think it's real low. Archie, you can't eat the
Wait.
earphones.
Mikey,
Huh.
you think it's too low for the two teams, so you want to take the over, correct?
No. I think it's a low-scoring game. I want the
Oh,
under.
Okay, sorry.
Give me that under, dog.
The way
I
you
think
just described it,
Sorry. I
Do we want to bet on the spread?
didn't we.
Yeah,
we
let's
just did over under. Yeah.
let's do it because we're all just gonna take the Patriots. Otherwise,
Yeah, I actually had that question down. Are we all taking the Pats?
No. What's the spread?
well, let's do this. Let's do it
Yeah,
off
I
the
say
spread.
we bet on the spread.
All right, spread is
5.5.
4.5 points.
4.5. Oh, so it tightened a little bit. I think it was like 5.5 earlier this week.
I'm taking the Eagles. I actually think
Four.
the Eagles are going to win. I would take them outright.
Wow. 4.5. Yeah, I'll take the Eagles plus 4.5.
Okay. Eagles. Catman, do you have a read?
Do I have a
Are you
read?
wait- Well, not a read. Do you have an answer?
I said I was taking the Eagles.
He
I would
thinks
take
the
him
Eagles
outright.
are going outright, which is really bold, but
That's a bold pick right there.
I think they're like if they play, which I know is a big ask because I think they played exceptionally well against the Vikings, and I mean they beat the piss out of them, and I still think it took them to play exceptionally well. I think if they play 90% as well as they played against the Vikings, which I know is also a big ask, but I think the defense is that good.
yeah, I mean, if Nick Foles plays anything like he played against the Vikings, I think they win. But I don't see him doing that again.
But I've been saying that for like 3 weeks, and I've been wrong. So, like, that's why I'm going. I just... God, you're a fucking butthole. Sorry, not you. Not our listeners. I was talking
Okay.
to my dog.
Do you want to tell us what he's doing?
He went and got
Entertain us.
he got some vegetable egg roll box out of the recycling, but he's also been on and off the kitchen table about 3 times.
He literally is doing everything he can to like get attention. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is he fitting to be with Catman? Do they both have ADHD?
Yeah,
issues?
we're very anxious. He sheds when he gets nervous.
Oh man.
In the car, like he sheds a lot. So I'm gonna stop him from ripping up this cardboard briefly. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, he brought it to his house.
Literally will do anything. Yeah, like he's like, you motherfuckers are ignoring me, and I'm gonna like make sure you pay attention to me.
All right, so last one here because I took the Eagles as well there. Special teams touchdown, Chappers.
Be a good
Like,
bro.
will there be or won't there be?
Yep. Yes or no? Will there or will not there not be a special teams touchdown?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. I'm going with yes.
Yeah, bold call.
All right, Kevin.
Will there be or won't there be what?
Special teams touchdown.
I'm gonna go with no.
All right. We got some diversity this year.
Yeah.
We're like the Grammys.
Wow.
Sorry.
I feel like if somebody wanted to make a social justice movement, they could talk about boycotting the Super Bowl because of the lack of diversity at the quarterback position. Because when was the last time we had a black or a minority quarterback in general win a Super Bowl, or at least be named MVP? That kind of means you're going to win the Super Bowl, though. Yeah, you could make a pretty good social justice
I mean,
movement.
Cam Newton was almost in the Super Bowl. No, they were. weren't
Russell
they?
Wilson.
They were.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Did he
Russell
win the-
Wilson.
Yeah, he won the Super Bowl like 2 times.
Did he win the MVP though?
He won the Super Bowl once.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, because Malcolm Butler picked off. That pass.
Remember, he threw that
Yeah,
interception.
in the end zone.
the
They didn't hand it off to
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch. That was silly.
Yeah. They didn't run it off the gut.
See when running it up the gut pays off. Just ask Pete Carroll. That fuck.
Fucking smarmy fuck.
Pete Carroll
Alright, guys.
runs it up his butt, not up
Really
the gut.
does. And he's probably about to lose his offensive coordinator.
Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 bets there. That's I think that's a good.
I think
a
that's a
healthy
pretty
amount.
solid. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Let's end it there.
Oh wait, no, wait.
Okay.
Sorry. Run it back. I wanted to pick Waste Management
Oh, yeah.
golfers. I had the list up the whole time, and I know it doesn't matter because the Superb Bowl is on. Superb Owl is on, but like, let's do it because if we do have the balls to do a Saturday special episode, I say we do it around noon, and I plan on being thoroughly intoxicated watching the Waste Management.
Okay.
Yeah, I concur.
So I'll give. We could just pick if you guys would like, or I can give like the top 10 of odds.
Just put the link in the show chat, and then I'll be able to look at the
We
same
can-
thing you're looking at.
I'll talk about it briefly.
I'm picking first, right? Because I'm...
Yeah, because you're the winner.
Okay. I'm taking Ricky Fowler.
Okay. I need to actually look through this list.
Me too. Fowler's at 12-1. Justin Thomas 14. Are we telling anybody that? Are we?
No, this is a no holds barred, and I don't know who actually plays in this. I don't know how many of the big names other than what's on this list are playing in it, to be honest.
I'm going Hideki.
Well, that's fair. He does well there. John Rahm shits the bed like it's his fucking job. So
He is a student at Arizona State, though.
yeah, but he started 9 under this weekend at the Farmers Insurance. He was 9 under at one point. He ended at like 2. I'm
more shocked that Chappers is going with Hideki or with Fowler.
Ricky Fowler.
Why?
You're not usually a Fowler fan.
So
I love Ricky.
It doesn't look like no Tiger,
He's
no
not
DJ.
he's not very good at majors, but I love Ricky.
I am going to take Justin Thomas.
Nice pick.
I want to take Patrick Reed. Like, the bro in me really wants to take Patrick Reed. Not
I
that
thought
Justin
about Reed,
Thomas
too.
isn't a bro, but like this just smells like a Patrick Reed tournament. but I'm going to take Justin Thomas.
There you folks have it.
Now we can end.
Now we can end. Chappers, you ready?
I'm always ready.
He's ready. Archie's fucking flipping shit over
There's
here.
never a time I'm not ready. And to get ready, I sit around with Archie here, being a butthole, and we simultaneously sip that ice cold Four Loko!
I think I might have to give you guys a go, Pats.